Hello, I'm Charlie from the YouTube channel My French Inside, and I'm here to present you a new subject between a crisis between Algeria and Morocco. So I selected this article from West France, who talked about this subject. This article is entitled "What is the Western Sahara at the heart of a conflict in North Africa?" So let's start reading. Yeah. On July 30, Emmanuel Macron gave his support to Morocco's autonomy plan for the Western Sahara, triggering new tensions with Algeria. But what is this conflict that has been shaking North Africa for decades? Okay, là. Western Sahara, a former Spanish colony, is an almost desert-like area the size of the United Kingdom. After gaining independence in 1956, the territory was soon claimed by Morocco, which put forward historical arguments. The allegiance, the allegiance of Sahrawi tribal chiefs to Moroccan sultans, and a Sahrawi culture and language also found in the kingdom. But the Polisario Front independence fighters have always called for their people's right to self-determination to be exercised through a, a UN-sponsored referendum, a position constantly supported by their Algerian neighbors. Morocco and the Polisario Front are locked in a war that lasted from 1975 to 1991, when a ceasefire was signed, although a referendum on self-determination was part of the agreement. It was never held. Since 1991, Morocco has controlled 80% of the territory, while the Polisario Front oversees 20% in the 20%, the part furthest from the economically fruitful coast and behind a 2,700 kilometers long safety belt, the Moroccan Wall. Western Sahara has been on the UN's list of non-self-governing territories since 1963, so its international status has yet to be determined. Here's a map. So in yellow, territory that the Morocco controlled, and in red, the territory controlled by the Polisario Front. Okay. Presented by Rabat in 2007 in response to calls from the UN Security Council for a definitive political solution. This autonomy plan would be implemented under the sovereignty and national unity of the Sherifian Kingdom. It provides for the territory to have its own government and leader, a parliament, and its own courts, headed by a high court, but also that the law always applies in accordance with the kingdom's constitution. Approved approved by countries such as the USA, Spain, and now France, this plan has always been rejected by the Polisario Front in Algeria. Controlling the territory's coasts, which are rich in phosphates need, needed to produce agricultural fertilizers and teeming with fish, Rabat has made colossal investments in Western Sahara, which it refers to as its sovereign provinces, to develop the territory. Like the 5-year plan launched in 2016 with a budget of 85 billion dirhams, so around 8.1 billion euros, to build hospitals, wind farms, seaward waters, desalination plants, dams, and freeways. These policies have helped buy social peace for the country's inhabitants despite the repression of any political expression of dissent. The Western, too, has a vested interested no interest in peace in this territory, which is a prime location for the fight against terrorism. So that's it. As you can see, Morocco for France, Spain, USA, and Morocco. This part of the Sahara is yes, Morocco territory, but Algeria and but the Polisario front is not okay with that, and tensions are very real against between Algeria and Morocco. And France, by his president, just puts more and more tension between their countries. So that's it for this video. I hope you enjoy. See you.